Hello friends, welcome to VTV Learning. I am Vivek Tamilarsan. Today we are going to see how to view the data preview in Power Query Editor. Okay, let's see. So here I have a data table. Let me load that into a Power Query. Okay, Power Query Editor window has been opened now and you will be able to see my data, and towards each column, I mean left side, you have the data type that has been automatically assigned as we have already discussed in the previous session. Okay, so here this column has been applied like text data type, and ABC123, which means the data type has not been identified. So similarly third column and fourth column, so both three column data type has not been identified. Okay, so why it was not identified, we can see that because you see in this column I have a number data type as well as text data type, so it confused whether is it text data type or number data type, like that. So I'm manually assigning that to a text data type, and see, it has been assigned now and the number has been considered as text. Similarly, salary, I'm just assigning this data type as a whole number, and you see there is an error, you will see that. And for percentage, I'm just applying percentage data type. You see we have an error and a blank space over there. Okay, so now I'm just clicking on view, and here we have few options in data preview. You see monospaced column distribution, show Whitespace, column profile and column quality. So we will see everything one by one. So first, so I'm just unselecting this show Whitespace. You see, so my data type, there was some changes. Okay, so you could see here, let me expand this table. So if I click on show white space, you see learning and development. After that I have a blank space and admin. So that means this is one row, and a second row I have admin. And similarly, if I unselect this show white space, you could see everything under a single line. So you will not be able to identify whether is it a single line or double line. But when you click on this particular value, you will be able to see that there has two row. Okay, so that is the reason we are using this show white space. So always ensure this is selected so you can easily view. And Monospaced is a font type which will enable you to see the text something bigger. Like if you have any double space, so you see here everything contains a single space, but here I have double space for this particular value. Also, if you have any special character, you will be able to identify on this particular monospaced option. Okay, now we have column distribution. Let me click on that particular column distribution. You see, so that is nothing but it just telling how many distinct values there, how many unique values there, like that. So this is the bar which will enable after clicking on this column distribution. Okay, here it shows like 24 distinct value and 24 unique value, like that. And in the department you have 11 distinct and 6 unique. But salary and percentage is an error because we have a error on specific cell, like here and like here. Okay, so we will get that fixed. Before that we can view everything in the data preview session. And now I'm just unselecting this column distribution, and I'm clicking on column profile. Okay, post that you need to select the column so that you will be able to see the entire column details. You see, I have highlighted the percentage column, and here it shows total row count is 24, and the error is 0, and empty is 1. So but we have an error over here. Okay, so what you have to do is, uh, in the bottom, you see the column profiling is based on top 1000 rows, but I don't have 1000 rows, I have only 24 rows here. So you just click and change that to column profiling based on entire data set. Suppose that we can see there is an error count 1 which is shown here. Okay, and similarly you have a specific line which contains a red mark and stripes. So that means the red indicates there is an error in this particular column. Similarly, in salary we have an error in this particular column. Similarly, let me unselect this and click on column quality. So you will be able to see the details, like how many valid rows are there and how many errors are there, how many empty cells are there. You see, the first two column we will be able to get the exact answer, but the last two columns we don't have the exact answer since there is an error. Okay, so in first column you see 96 percentage valid and 4 percentage is empty cell. So that means 20 the cell we have an empty, so it considered there is an empty value. And department column we don't have any empty, so 100% is valid. And in salary we have error. Due to this error, valid and empty is showing hyphen. And similarly for percentage. Okay, so here, in order to exclude the error or to fix the error, you can right click on that particular column, and if you don't need that particular row you can click on remove error, so that it just remove that particular column. Also you see the applied step, we have the step added. Okay, I'm just removing that. And what I'm going to do is, you can again select the column, right click, and you can change the replace error. So this means you're going to replace that particular error with a specific value, 86 percentage. Okay, you see now the error is fixed and we have 96 percentage valid and 4 percentage empty. Similarly here I'm right clicking and replacing the error. Okay, yeah, so I have removed the error by replacing a value. That's it. Now we can see how many rows are valid and how many errors we have in this particular table, and also the empty percentage. Yep. So this will be useful when you deal with large data, I think more than 1 lakh rows. So this will be helpful for you to identify the errors quickly so that you can take necessary action to get that fixed, and you can work on further to transform your data. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you have learned how to analyze the data before proceeding with your transformation. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do mention in the comment section. Also, if you have any request related to any topic in Power Query, please do mention in comment. So I will review and prepare a video on the same very soon. Thank you, friends. Bye.